Okay, so welcome to Bully Scholarship Edition, episode 26. And yes, we are back. And yep, this is like, this is good because usually I've been taking big breaks on this game. No, now I'm gonna get into it, and we're gonna get quite a few episodes done in these next few weeks. Okay, we may even finish the game. I'm gonna say no. That's quite sad, but we might finish the game. I will say this, right? I did try and buy. I did try and look for the strategy guide, like I've been saying I've wanted for a while. There was one for £42. Honestly, the cover was a bit ripped on it, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get that. But there's no point. If I'm gonna spend a lot of money on like a game guide, I kind of want to, in like a condition like the ones I've recently purchased, and yeah, well, I thought I'll give that a miss. And then the next one up is like £80, so it's like a big price difference, right? I wouldn't feel comfortable paying that much for a game guide that probably isn't worth that much, right? So I left it. Right, I did notice that on Vinted, right, there was like a Bully t-shirt on there for £15. I was gonna get it, right, but then I done some research and I realized that you might actually be able to buy those brand new on the Rockstar site. So, maybe you can get one soon. Maybe, I don't know. If I remember, I'll get one, right. Where else do I want? I want to get the Canis Canem edit on the PS2. That is something I want to own. Anyway, let's get in here. Right, enough talking about what I want to buy. Well, let's get into here. Because we need to get up here. And to be honest, right, things like that, the Bully game guide, is it really worth that much? Let me just get into that. Is it really worth that much? Because this is something, right, I've wanted to buy the Japanese Lego Batman. I know this is a bit off topic, but I wanted to buy the Japanese Lego Batman for years. I've wanted it for like the last like 2 years, something like that, right? And for 2 years, it's been like £80. Anywhere from 80 to like 110. All of a sudden now it's like £500. On eBay. There's nothing cheaper than that. And it seems that people, if you look on the True Achievements site, it seems people are actually willing to pay that much. So I don't know what confusion went on there, because that game isn't worth that much. Like, what I would say that happened is that people who actually got them to do the achievements, right, didn't actually resell them back on. They probably kept them, and then it probably caused some sort of like market thing. But I believe if you do go to Japan, you could probably still pick them up relatively cheap. So that's something I wouldn't go wasting my money on if I were you. Like with Japanese games and stuff, you want to make sure they're rare, right? You want to make sure they're rare before you buy them for ridiculous amounts of money. Right, anyway, let's start Preppy's Vandalized. And that's what I was going to go on about, but the game guide. Is it worth that much? Or is it just none on the market currently?
Oh! Here he is,
and
Mr.
people are like,
Big. Yeah, it was
a bit
you,
deluded
creep.
with the prices.
What was me? Don't play innocent with us. I tried that when Father caught me with Nanny. He gave me a good thrashing, and
damn, what the fuck is going on in his house?
Hey, look, just get to the point.
Wait, we need to change Jimmy's outfit.
Someone stole our boxing trophies, buddy. They were heirlooms.
Well, it wasn't me, rich boy, so relax.
Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it?
I bet it was those greaseballs. I know it. They've always hated us. There's so much for peace in our time, Popper. Just great.
Let's get them. Yes, it's time to teach those poor, disrespectful scum a lesson.
Wait, relax. Maybe it wasn't them. Maybe it was someone else.
Nobody hates us, apart from them.
Oh yeah, they do. Everyone hates you. You're all awful.
Oh, la-dee-da. Now he tells us. You are pathetic, Hopkins. You're not a leader. Out of my way. Come on, men. Let's go.
Okay.
It's war.
Hold on. Wait here. I'll go get your trophy back from those greaseballs. Oh, man.
This is chapter 5. Seems to be not looking so good for Jimmy. Everyone who just recently became his friend now wants nothing to do with him, really. And I see, back to like chapter 1. Where everyone only wants him for like a favor or something. But yeah, let's get on to doing this quest. It is like it's turning night now. I do like that with yeah, that's what I was talking about on my Ocarina of Time video the other day. That's my favorite type of game, right? One with like a concept of like the time, and there's like time limits and things like that. That's what makes Bully so good, right? Like I feel like even if you could free roam on your like GTA and you didn't have to sleep and you didn't you didn't have to do things like that. I don't feel like the game would be as interesting so much. You know what I mean? If you didn't have to sleep, I feel like that actually makes the game very, very cool. It's like, think about Majora's Mask, right? You can't just run around on there forever, right? You need to keep resetting the time and going back to day one. You know, time games are the coolest. I tell you what, time games are the coolest. So if any dev or future dev is watching this, like, if you have any interest in making a game, take my advice, right? Do one with a concept of time, you know, like with it's a clock and things are timed, because they do make for the most fascinating games if you can get them right. They are like the best. Like, to be honest, all the games that I would rate really high would be ones, you know, with time.
All right, Vance. Did you guys steal the Preppies trophies?
No way, man. After the townie's been saying all that stuff about Lola and made Johnny crazy, we don't care about those stuck-up jerks.
The townies? Really?
Yeah, and Johnny says you're no
Right, so
friend
this
of
is going to
ours
be
anymore.
all around
Since you got
townies
out, I'll
now.
let you walk away from this meeting.
Well,
Yep,
since I
those
already believe
doofuses.
you, I guess I believe you.
Right. Go to the warehouse in Blue Skies Industrial Park. Right, Blue Skies Industrial Park. That is in like the townie district. But I do like that as well. It's like they've tried to make this game like around gangs, didn't they? So they kind of like, if you played like GTA, and where is it, like the Ballers and, you know, whatever they call them, San Andreas. I forgot what they're actually called, but it's like the purple ones, the green ones and stuff. Like is it like the Puerto Rican ones, or where, you know, like the foreign ones on there? It's like all different ones like that. Yeah, so it's yellow, was it? I know the colors, yellow, purple, and green, right, on San Andreas. They might be blue as well, I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. But, yeah, that's where they've tried to make it like on you, but with like kids instead. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. We don't need to go in here a second, but I'm coming to get out that rubber band, which I desperately need. There's probably going to be a lot of rubber bands, like I've already said, though. Like, if we just, like, jump over something like this, like, exactly, there's one right there. But it's not just the rubber bands we're on the lookout for, it is the G&G cards. That is something, you know, we need to look out for both of those. And the gnomes, there's quite a lot of gnomes. Now, I believe, actually, this might be off topic, but I feel like this building by here... Okay, can we just jump over? For fuck's sake, get the fuck off me. I think, alright, there's a G&G card anyway, but one of these buildings by here, I'm not sure, one of these factories, so if you missed the collectibles earlier on in the game, you could come to one of these factories by here, and they're still available. So, and I'm talking about missing them. You might be thinking, well, can you miss one? Well, you can. Is the pumpkins, remember the pumpkins from chapter 1? Yep, you can miss those, and the gravestones, right? But I'm not sure if they both end up down here. Maybe like the gravestones end up back in the school, like, you know, we can go underneath it. You know, where you do the first boss fight. And then the one, like the pumpkins, or... Yeah, the pumpkins might be down in the school. Gravestones, I think they may be in here if you didn't do it, alright? I think it's in here. If not, it's in like a factory place like this. Right, we're just gonna beat the fuck out of everyone. It's gonna be easier. Okay. Easier to use this gun. You know, the guns on this game are really convenient, you know, they are so good. But what I would do with something like this, make sure you've got it out before you get into combat. Okay, someone's gonna be chasing us. Fuck you, ran. Can we climb that? Yeah, maybe if we climb these, there may be collectibles up here. Say now, we might actually have to go up here anyway. Ah, yeah. So what we want to do is just shoot these. You've been spotted. We were fucking spotted anyway. What's it mean, right? So we're gonna have to restart that. Oh fuck it, right? Let's go. We're gonna have to start that, but I didn't realize we actually have to sneak. My bad. So let's get back to, but at least we got a few things, right? We got a few G&G cards, and we got, wait, where is this? Ah, dearie. This is back all the way in the town. All right, you could see right by here that there's quite a few things we can do, yeah? Well, I think the best thing to do by here, because I don't really want to start a different quest. I want to do this exact one. Best thing to do is to go back to the bus stop, take a trip back to the school, then we'll go to sleep, do some lessons if we can, then come down here to do that mission again, right? Now that's my plan, Bio. That's my plan. And do you know what? Do you know one thing I really like? Right, I hate it and I love it at the same time. It's Vinted, right? I don't know if you've been on there or not, any of you viewers, but you can get like, well, it's basically it's like eBay, right? But I'm saying it's good. I'm gonna say it's crap for buyers in a way, because you've got to pay like such a big fee on there, on everything. There's nothing with like free postage or anything. You might get like new customer offers and stuff, but you can never really get anything good. But now and again, you can get like really good deals on it. Like earlier, I bought Cars 1, right? It was Cars 1 on the, right, these are Xbox 360 games. Cars 1, Lego Batman, and Lego Indiana Jones 2, right? £3, so and it ended up being like £6.90 odd with the fees. Okay, that's not too bad, not too bad. But Cars 1 on his own is worth like £20, so you know, like that's what I mean. Like, and I feel like that was like me sniping them, right? But a lot of things creep. This is my point, right? A lot of things creep through on Vinted, like even if they're titled right and correctly and stuff. Because say if you titled the game like Banjo-Kazooie, say Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts Xbox 360, right? This is what it does, right? It'll show, because it's got Banjo-Kazooie in there, it will show you Banjo-Kazooie things, right? It won't like filter it out for you. If you've got Xbox 360 in there as well, then it'll just show loads of random Xbox games. So it's hard to search for things. You have to do a lot of looking, and this is really specific, so specific that it only shows that thing. But if it's something like a game, if you type in 360, yeah, it's crazy. It's hard to like search on it, but a lot of things creep through, and you can get. So if you're ever like looking for like a rare Xbox game or anything, or like a rare PlayStation game, anything like that, you want to go and check eBay, right? Check eBay first, always do that. Just get an idea of what the price is. Then jump on Vinted, and you could find, it could be like £10 cheaper or something on Vinted. Like a lot of things are. Like you can get controllers cheap on there, you can get like everything cheap on there. I'm gonna say it right now. Sometimes you can get consoles really cheap on there. Some very good deals you can get on there. Like, I mean, in 2023, I don't think I had any money at the time, no, because I spent loads on there, right, and I made loads. But I wanted to show this, right? I found this when I was searching on it. I'm gonna pause. I'll go full screen. But look, I found this, and this is a massive briefcase, right, with Xbox 360 games, right? And I'm gonna say this is not mine. This was my dad's. I told him about it, right? You know, thankfully, because like at least one of us got it. But he ended up selling a lot of them because he needed the money. But you want to see the games that were in it. There's still a lot left, right? But I had to go on. I was playing on what's it called, Fusion Frenzy 2, and I've currently got Project Gotham 4 in my Japanese Xbox. But yeah, there's loads of games still left in here. Epic Mickey 2. There's like tons. There's pages and pages of games left in here. But you want to see, like, there was like, you know, think of all the Marvel games, right? There was Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Spider-Man... What's the other one? There's like another Spider-Man one as well. There's like the three most expensive Spider-Man games. They were all there. Might have been like the Amazing Spider-Man as well. You know, there was like everything. There was like Green Lantern, Slaughterhouse. You know, that game is worth a lot. Like a lot, that game is. You know, there was loads, but that's what I mean. Like, and I think it only cost like £30. Obviously, like, I know they're disc only, right? But I think my dad made money back off just one single disc. That's what I mean. That's Vinted for you, right? You can get some crazy things on there. Like this, you'll never see anything like this ever again. Because I think what this was, I would say it was like, no one was like, like Blockbuster. I think a lot of them it was like Love Film or something, like rentals. I don't know what that is, so put in the comments if you know what that is. But I think that there was a lot of... It must have been from like an old rental place, so you're never going to... I'm honestly going to say no. You're never going to see this on there, anything like this on there again. And if you do, it'll probably be at like a more reasonable price. No, a reasonable, fucking terrible price. It'll probably be like fucking... If something like that come on, it'll probably be like £150 or something. Right? Just like enough so you can slightly make money, right? But it would still be a gamble. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. And things like that are cool. If I bought them for myself, I would have kept all those games, to be honest. Just gonna say, I would have kept them and played them, then probably sold them. But Yeah, there was some. There was like a Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year in there. Oh, you name it. Like what? You name it. It was in there. There was like pages and pages and pages full. It must have been like I don't know. It was way over 100 games in there. Right, that I believe is biology, which we've already done. Right, so. Well, that now frees up the time for us to go and do this, and probably get back for the next lesson. Okay, so we're gonna head back into the town by the boxing arena. That's exactly where we want to go, and we can skip the cutscene. So this is gonna be good, right? Preppy's vandalized. That's exactly what we want to do. But yeah, that's what I mean. Always check for Indage. You can grab good deals. It's like that. I don't know if you go and watch my Oblivion episode 129 and have a look at the games that I actually got in the bundle. Right, it was £101 in total. You know, it was like £12 odd postage, right? But honestly, I can just show you one game. Right, bear in mind, it come with a console and a controller, right? Okay, let me move them and them. Right. I'm just going to show you this handful of games. Right, bear in mind, there was like 46 games in there, and this is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, right? This is just 7 of the games, right? So there you go. Wally, that's worth £10, right? Sonic Unleashed, £10. Let's just say that. Let's put that down because that might only be a £5. Sonic, £15. Amazing Spider-Man Friend or Foe, £40, right? Madagascar 2, £10. Amazing Spider-Man, £10. So look at the value there, right? So there's 10, 20, 60, 75. That's £95, right? A minimum price, right? And these are all in very, very good condition. So, see what I mean? And I had a console and a controller there. See, that's what I mean. That was eBay. That was me sniping on eBay. But the thing is for me, right? I sniped those games on eBay. I will not sell a single game there. I'm keeping them all, and the Xbox and the controller, because it's good to have space, right? I don't like the people. Oh yeah, shit, and Bully. Yeah, I forgot. I've already said that. And Bully, right? So you add Bully to that pile, right? Yeah. So that was only 6 games I said that, wasn't it? Because Lego Batman I took out of it. 7 games. Add that Bully to it. That's £115. Just those 7 games. Right, and to be honest, you might think, well, I've probably put the most valuable ones in a bundle. No. There's games still in there that are worth like £10, £15, £20. I think, you know, there's tons and tons of games. I think if I sold every game, I probably could get I'd get at least £200. You know, that's what I mean. That's the value, right? You could find good things of value. So if you ever want to buy yourself a console, you know, maybe an old console would be different because they're not going to be very common. Things like, say if you wanted like a GameCube, they're not going to be as common as an Xbox 360, right? Because the GameCube didn't sell anywhere near as well as it. And I feel like there's actually a lot of people. I think that's a lot of people's mistakes on sites like Vinted and eBay, that they snipe things like the GameCube and the N64, but don't they realize that probably like 1,000 other people are probably doing that at the exact same time? You know, maybe not 1,000, but there's probably like 50 people or 100 people doing it. With the 360, there's genuinely probably like 10 people doing it throughout the day or something. So something could easily slip through and you could get it, right? Now, that's what I would say. If you want to find good, if you want to build your collection of Xbox games or PlayStation games, go and check out those sites. Go newly listed and keep refreshing the page, right? Because you will find, like, you usually, right, within like, I'd say, if you sat there sniping for 2 hours, you'd come back and you'd probably spend like £80 or something. To be honest, if you know that's as well, if you know the prices off the top of your head. Because the good thing about me is I'll see something on there and I just purchase instantly. Other people might have to go back, take a step back, you know, look again, and yeah, you know, end up wasting a lot of time. Not me. I know everything.
All right, Vance. Did you guys steal the
Just off my hobby of, I think,
No way, man.
you know,
The townie's been saying...
I think my hobby with it is more that look. It's more like looking. I kind of like looking at games, and I've always liked looking at games. So it kind of helps us. You know, you don't have to go to any stores because let's face it, most of the game there is no game stores anymore. You can't look at brand new or pre-owned games. Like before, it was okay. You know, you didn't really have to go searching for games because you had shops like Game and Game Station in the UK. They don't exist anymore, and they haven't for years. So you can't really buy any games. Do you know? The only thing you can rely on is like cash generator. But I tell you what, go and look in your local cash generator, and you tell me if you come out with any Xbox 360 games, because they'll usually, right, what happens if you look in your local cash generator, there will only be sports games there. Who the fuck wants sports games? You know, but the problem is, right, I would, if it were all basketball games or NFL games, I'd probably pick them up because they are a little bit more interesting, right? But the FIFAs are so dead. Like they are so bad and unplayable. You know what I mean? That it's probably not even worth purchasing any of them. And I say that I do lie when I say that, because in a charity shop a few years ago, I found both £1 each, FIFA 18 and FIFA 19 on the 360, and yep, they were both scratched. I think FIFA 18 sold to like £9, right? Bear in mind, it goes like 20 if it was in great condition. And FIFA 19 had a crack in the disc. It was a massive chunk missing out of the like inner ring of the disc. It installed, it worked, right? And I sold it for £15. FIFA 19, yeah, crazy, right? But yeah, anyway, that's what I mean. Like you can't really find games, so Vinted is a very good hobby for me, and eBay. I've liked eBay for years. Like I was collecting for the GameCube before, kind of gave that up, just because it's like, yeah, it's like I could get the games and stuff, but at the end of the day, fuck, I pressed the wrong button to jump. Maybe we didn't want to be up there anyway, so let's go this way.
Get in there, you little sucker! Ow! It bit me!
Right, oh, they was distracted by the rats then, weren't they? There is rats running around. Yeah, I should do that though. I should do a video of me showing in detail all of my purchases online and show how much money I can make. And that's the thing, like if I wanted to, like I could fucking make a lot of money, right? Let's see what we gotta do, right? Find the town he's putting rats in the crates and get a picture.
Rats in the library. Awesome! You gotta remember to put a few air holes in the crate.
Oh, that's how you're right, up on the D-pad on you. There we go. That's a good photo. So this is... Remember that mission where they was putting the rats? It was all the rats in the library. Well, yeah, this is what happened. Right, travel to the docks. Right, so we'll wait for these to get past. Now we gotta go to the docks. But don't forget this area, because I believe we have to come back in here for another quest, right? So we need to travel to the docks now. Maybe we could just take this route. It might be a little bit longer, but doesn't matter one bit. And yeah, I did make some purchases before I went into this episode. I bought oh dear. Right, I bought, yeah, like I said, that Cars and the 2 Lego games, which I already own Cars, but it's fucking great to own another one. It's one of my most favorite games of all time. I bought Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends, brand new and sealed, £12. I bought Resident Evil 5 Games to Windows Live, and I'm gonna make one more purchase this month, and it's gonna be either gonna be. Let me look on the map. Right, we want to get to the docks now. Batman, what's it called? Batman Classics Edition on the Xbox 360, or Batman Games for Windows Live, just the original one, because I've already got the game of the year one. Right, it's gonna be one of two things. Maybe what I was thinking of something else. Oh yeah, maybe Formula 1 2010, but that's gonna be a gamble because it's server-side activation, and if it's already been used, then I can't really do anything with it. So I think it's best to buy it off one of those companies, you know, like Music Magpie, or like find something like that. Photograph the townies with stolen trophies. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, then if it doesn't work, well, it depends on the condition of it. If it doesn't work and like it's got no manual or something, I'll just say, well, yeah, I don't want this. Have it back. If they say it's okay, keep it. Bang, I got a free game, but it wouldn't matter to me. You know, I wouldn't want a free PC game because you obviously need the codes. What is that done there? Itching powder. Okay, I do love this dock area, by the way. Very, very cool area this is. You know, it's probably one of the coolest places something in, but it's a shame you come here so late, because you're not going to spend a lot of time in here, really. And you know what? Do you know if this game originally released for the Xbox 360, do you think they would have added DLC to it? That's a good question. I've never heard anyone actually ask that question, right? But do you think they would have? I personally think they would have been DLC, right? Because let's just face it, it would have sold probably a lot better, right? Because a lot of people probably already moved on to the 360 by the time Bully come out on the PS2. So yeah, if it did release, imagine that. Imagine us all sat here playing Bully DLC. How cool would that be? They probably would have been 2 though as well, right? Then that would have they probably would have seen the digital sales on the download content and been like, yeah, well, let's not fuck around. Let's get Bully 2 in the making. That was the problem. That could actually be the whole problem to Bully and to why there's not another one. The fact that it didn't release originally on the 360.
Well, Popper, what did
and the
you
PS3.
find? Yeah, who took our trophies?
Don't tell me. It was the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, either it was the Tooth Fairy or the Grease Balls. I wonder which one.
Actually, trust fund babies. It was neither. It was those townies.
Which townies?
The ones who hang out by the factory.
Them? Why would they steal our trophies? Don't talk crap, Hopkins.
I'm not. I've got a picture to prove it.
Why? They don't have any problems with us.
Yeah, poor kids just love rich kids who act like stuck-up jerks, don't they? Listen, you
got a good point, doesn't he?
overfortunate numbskull. They did everything. Put Johnny Vincent in the
Overfortunate
home, let
numbskull.
the rats out of the library, everything, including your trophies.
Why?
Because I listened to Gary.
So it is your fault.
No, it was Gary's fault.
You, my friend, have got delusions of grandeur. Nobody cares about you or Gary. You're ridiculous. Come on, Biff. Let's leave this king of the school to his pathetic little fantasies.
You are an idiot, Hopkins.
I've got a photograph.
You know what you can do with that, don't you?
What the fuck? Why? We didn't do nothing. We helped them. They never fucking paid us. They still paid us as well. Yeah. I like to think that they didn't just pay us, you know, because they didn't even accept the photos. The fuck, like, where did Jimmy just get that money from? I don't believe that, Jimmy. I don't believe that. Right. So, what we want to do now? Well, there's not a lot we can do, to be honest. But I tell you what, we can have a go at, and it's lawn mowing. Actually, I tell you what. Let's get in. Maybe is it this barber? No, it's not this one. I think it's in over the other side. You can buy clothes, right? I don't like the Aquaberry place. I'm going to tell you now. I don't like the Aquaberry place because my game did crash when I was in there before. What we want to do, there is a paper route, or there's a lawnmower route, right? But what the fuck does this man want now? Make food deliveries. Okay, right. We'll do that. So we was going to do some paper route or something, but tell you what, we can't right now. Right, minimum wage shared. I do like the way that the minimum wage is always like, people always like just think of minimum wage as like fast food, don't they? But I gotta be honest, that's probably the worst job you could work in the entire world, right? So no offense if you do work in fast food, but like, I'm saying it in like a point of view as like, it's terrible. Like you don't. It's not like not getting a break. It's like, it's not because you're not really doing nothing, right? You're just moving around and making shit and then like constantly talking and you have to do things. That's my fault for dissing fast food, isn't it? But yeah, you have to like, you know, it's pretty horrible actually, isn't it? It's a pretty horrible thing. I'll end and I'll come back on. Okay, so I'm back on, right? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to run straight back there, get to the point that I was at, and then we're just going to... What was we actually on a quest? We wasn't even on a quest, was we? We were just doing fast food delivery, so we'll just come back to the school and get ready and do that last mission, right? So, I will see you in a minute. But yeah, let me just finish off what I was saying about fast food, right? Yeah, I don't... You know, it doesn't bother me if people work there, but it's kind of a thing like... What would you actually need to do? Like, why would you... Like, you would choose what job you want, right? Why would you choose something so horrible? Like, I mean, you're just constantly around people all day. You mean, you've got a good chance of catching some, like, sort of virus or, like, you know, illness or something. Like just like a common flu or, like, a common cold. It's just... Is it worth it, really? I don't think so. And plus, it's disgusting, it stinks, and it's terrible.
Here he is, Mr.
I'm not going to talk anymore, but if you want a further opinion of what I think of fast food places, I'll tell you in the next video. But you're gonna, or like in a video in the future. But you're gonna have to what's the word? You're gonna have to request it. I hate them, and I'm assuming that you do too. Right? They are disgusting, terrible places, and they shouldn't exist. We want to get down here. Oh yeah, by the way. Right, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna cut and speed run. Okay, so we are officially back. Now what it's going to be is a race to the bus station, right? Just up by here. Gonna take a bus back to the school and we're going to sleep straight away, right? So I am officially back now. Yeah, the episode's been on for quite a while, so I don't want to make it go on too long, to be honest. We'll just end and we'll maybe do 2 lessons, right? But need to go and save first. Make sure to save. But yeah, whatever I was saying about fast food just now, right? It's just I personally don't like it. But respect to anyone who actually wants to put up with her. You know. Actually, fuck off. Actually, fuck respecting. I'm not respecting that. That's crap. Why am I respecting that? Right, let me just save. But yeah, I was also thinking, like, do you think it's a good thing that... What the fuck? Go see the... Alright, let's go see the principal, alright? We've done something wrong, we don't know. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know, like Xbox games, are you glad for them that they have achievements? Because sometimes, like, I get into like a mode where I'm like, oh, I want to get as many achievements as possible. Then you kind of get like sick of it. You look at the achievements and you look at the hours it'll take to do, and you're like, you know, it like makes you like. Then it makes me stop playing for like maybe like 4 months or something. But yeah, I don't know. I love achievements, but I kind of wish they don't exist when I'm doing them. Then after a while, do you know what I mean? Because I get so addicted to them. I look at like Japanese. I had to get the Japanese games, the games for Windows Live games. Like any possible like different variant and things. I try and do loads. Maybe I should stop. Right, anyway, let's start this. Go see the principal. We've been bad, apparently.
Now, I'm not one to give in to popular sentiment.
You can tell that by your clothes.
What?
I'm saying you dress great.
Irrelevant. As I said, I am not a people pleaser, but in your case, I'm going to make an exception.
An exception? Cool.
Yes, you are without a doubt the least popular boy in the school right now.
Damn.
Even that fat child who wets himself is more popular than you. Coincidentally, it has also come to my attention that you are a filthy, dirty, foul-mouthed, awful little vandal.
Yeah? Well, we already knew that.
Very droll. A comedian till the end. Well, you'll have to pursue your comedic talents elsewhere, boy.
What?
Bullworth is not for you.
I'm not the one who's funny. You know what's funny? You. You're a joke, you old creep. You and your stuck-up, lame-ass school with its bullies, its sex-pest teachers. This place is a dump, and you're a big-nosed freak. This school rewards losers and bullies. I just stand up to them.
You painted obscene graffiti on the town hall, boy. I have it on good authority it was you.
Oh yeah? Then who squealed? Tell me that.
A commendable pupil did feel the need to tell me you were responsible for this outrage.
Oh yeah, we
Gary
did actually do
Smith.
that, didn't we?
Look, I may have painted a few jokes on the town hall, but that kid likes to torture people.
Gary Smith is the next head of this school. He's responsible, courteous, and not afraid of being an unpopular
so that's-
leader.
You are blind,
Well, that's
old
why
man.
Gary's
blind.
doing it.
And you are leaving. I tried to contact your mother, but she's still off on a cruise. Until I hear from her, I will have to let you stay here in your room. But you may not wear the school uniform or attend classes.
gotta be
You
kidding
are
me.
leaving the academy to attend to your
So
education
can we,
elsewhere.
we can
Now
no longer
get out.
do lessons?
Whatever, man.
Oh, I'm an idiot for starting this. So maybe there's no more lessons for us now. Right, you have been expelled. Right, we've been expelled from school, so no, we don't have to attend. We don't need to wear uniform, so maybe that's something I want to go check out, actually. Maybe that we can just go around wearing whatever we bloody well like. So there's, well, get some classic white sneakers on. We'll get some jeans on. No, no sweatbands, that's a bit too noncy. Should we just go back to original Jimmy? That's original Jimmy, right? Oh, that's wholesome, isn't it? Team Polo, or are we saying no? I don't think I like that one. You know, think about it, right? No, for like merchandise, all they had to do was just create the exact same shirts that they made on the game, so that you could dress up as your bully character. Then, do you know how cool that would be? You know, and if they actually released one of those Bullworth Letterman jackets, I would have bought one, and I'd never take it off, right? But we're expelled. We can't wear that right now. Bullworth, that's kind of nice, actually. Team Zip Up, nope. Band shirt. Right, we've got a lot of oh, there we go. We could put a Christmas sweater on it when it's Christmas, can't we? If we're presume we're still doing that, but I fucking absolutely hate math, so we're not wearing that. Shut your pie hole. That's another fucking math one probably, or some sort of fucking shit like that. Right, gonna be brown jacket Jimmy, right? And that looks like Fable. Do you know Fable? Like, if I go here, boy. That looks like something off Fable, doesn't it? Like the bandits on Fable. Oh, I love Fable. Anyway, enough saying what games I love. Let's find a hat for him to wear, right? So let's just actually, you know what? Right, let's accept. That is good enough. That's just classic Jimmy. Yes, please, right? So what we're going to do is obviously going to drop a save. There's a class right now which we can't attend, I believe. Like, at all. Like, see? We hear the bell going off. We don't get no lesson because we are expelled from the school entirely. Right, so what do we have available for us now? Busting in part 1. So I'm assuming that's busting in the school because we are expelled. Right, maybe the teachers won't even... Right, what... Like, it's right there, right? We're not going to do it in this episode, but, oh, fuck it. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, Jimmy. How you doing?
Terrible. Everybody hates me.
Everybody might hate you.
Petey.
But everybody laughs at me.
Yeah, that's true. Those kids are jerks anyway, but I tried.
I know.
I mean, I tried to do the right thing, make people happy, stop all the fighting, make everyone calm down. Now everyone laughs at me. People used to be scared of me, and now I'm a joke.
It was Gary. It must have been.
I know. I can't deal with the fact that that kid beat me.
Well, it ain't over yet. God, one minor setback and you're acting like a baby. You're pathetic.
I've been expelled. They're just waiting for my mother to come back from her 58th honeymoon, then I'm out of here. How was that a
58th.
minor setback?
Losers!
Oh, shut up, you fat dork.
Whatever. You and your has-been friend don't scare me.
See? Even a dork like that laughs at me.
We gotta prove Gary was behind everything.
We don't even know if it was Gary. All we know is townie kids beat up a bunch of Bullworth kids. I mean, I don't even care anymore.
Well, we've got to find out what's going on. Come on.
Okay, but if we're gonna take on those townies, we're gonna need a bunch of backup. Someone big who doesn't hate me yet.
Oh, this is cool, isn't it? I
Russell.
I love this part of the story. I do love this part of the story. It's because it's like you're expelled, isn't it? Isn't it so cool? I love this part of the story. You know, they're both working out like, right, we've got no friends, we've got nothing to do. Like, who likes stuff? It's really, I fucking love this bit. Wait, what do you mean dress code? We are expelled. He said we don't have to wear uniform. So that's what I wanted to test out, right? I want to test out, will they treat us differently now? Will they, you know, but they still complain about our, you know, dress code. But yep, we need to go and find Russell. Yes, we do. And yeah, this will probably be my last video for a few days now. But, yep. What's coming up on this weekend? Formula 1. Brazilian Grand Prix. Interesting. I still want Verstappen to win championship. I don't think it's going to happen. You know, unless a miracle, like, you know, he wins and both McLaren's DNF. You know. Can't see it happening, though. And Piastri's been pretty sketchy recently, but I'm hoping he comes back. Otherwise, it looks like it's just going to be a boring, like Norris going to win the championship and there's going to be no fight. That's what that's in my mind. That's what it looks like right now. But anyway, we are here, and we. Is this Russell's house? Is that his house? His family must be pretty well off, like, if that's his house. Now that is a nice bike, Russell. Right, get on the scooter. Right, we might get pulled over by the police because you're supposed to wear a helmet. See, this is no helmet. But you're not wearing a helmet. If the police sees you, you'll get in trouble. I think that's what adds a lot of character to this game. So things like you need to wear a helmet, you need to dress in school uniform. You know, you need to get in by a certain time. You know, you can't vandalize, you can't do this, can't do that. Best Rockstar game ever. Gonna say it right now. Even though Red Dead Redemption 2, like, I know whatever I said about Red Dead Redemption 2 in previous episodes, ignore me, right? Like I said, in the early ones, ignore me. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a complete masterpiece of a game. It's probably, like, it's top 5 best games of all time. I'm gonna say it now. It does, and it deserves to be there. Even if I say this, right, okay. This, I might say this is better, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably the best Rockstar game now. Let's just, you know, let's not get that twisted, really. But this is my favorite one, right? Maybe Red Dead Redemption 2 is better, but this is my favorite one. And what would I take next, right? Well, not GTA. I'm done. I'm fed up with GTA. I don't know. Like, I don't care. Like, the old ones are great, yeah. But to be honest, and I'm gonna be honest by you, GTA 4 campaign, was it really great? Like, it was good, right? That's about it. I went back on. I went through the PC one. I done like a few, quite a lot of missions. Maybe like 30 odd missions, something. It's not as good as I thought it was, to be honest. GTA 5, nah. The story was just. It's like, yeah, they were showing more like showing off what you could do with 3 different characters, but the story, to me, just gets boring. That's why I didn't finish it till like 2017. Right, busting in part 2 now. Right. No, it doesn't look so good, Russell. Doesn't look so good at all.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
Shit. I just realized. I said I wanted this episode to be like, you know, just do like, let's just do one more quest. Fuck it. Dear me, I think this might be like the longest quest on the game. I might be sat here for like 30 fucking minutes. The power plant generators are overloaded. Yeah, fuck. I might cut off, to be honest, but I don't know. I'm not sure I can do this. I'll be on here for a while, you know. I don't want the episode going on that long. But, right, we'll try and do it as quickly as possible, right? Because this is like a very important quest, right? And to be honest, I'm kind of like skeptical to whether it's going to crash or not. Because I really think it will. Oh dear. Let's reload. Why the fuck is Jimmy missing? Okay. At least we got some beam collar. That's good. That's good. That's good. So we want to get to the next part there, but we do want to keep this activated a second. Go to the star building, right? So we're gonna get to the star building now. Fuck it, that's annoying. But yeah, I'm really not looking forward to GTA 6. I think, to be honest, in my opinion, right, you're a bloody sheep if that's all you're gonna talk. If you're gonna talk about that, like, oh yeah, I can't wait till it. If anyone who says it's gonna be bad, fuck you. Like, I hate people who like defended it and stuff already. Like, fuck it. You know, do we care anymore? Like, I've seen the game. I'm pretty certain you have too. Like like the first trailer and stuff. It honestly does not excite me at all. Like, not a single bit. I'm not excited by GTA 6 a single bit, and I'm not lying. Right? I'm obviously gonna buy it and play it. Right? But if it's going all walk and it's all nonsense, right? I tell you what. Actually, no. I tell you what. I might not even buy it. I might check if it's all walk and stuff first, because I'm not putting like £100 into a complete walk game. I am not, like, I don't care. I am not falling for all that snowflake shit. You know, just a fucking way for them to like brainwash people. If Rockstar have fucking caught onto that shit too, like the fucking world, the gaming world is doomed. Tell you what, it's fucking doomed. I hope they haven't though. I really hope they haven't. Right. We want to get by here now and activate this next one. But yeah, I believe this mission is pretty long. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's pretty long. So I'll do it as best as I can, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all. Well, I think it's going to crash, to be honest. If I'm not mistaken, you have to go inside this building.
Get the switch, dumbass.
Okay. Calm it, bitch. Oh, why? What is it with these gay-ass townies, man? What the fuck? All they want to do is mount their wall down. Fucking hell, man. Gay as shit. That's all they want to fucking do. Tipping me over and bending me over. The fuck, like? Gay as fuck. That one's black, so we gotta watch him. Right. Like, and to be honest, does anyone also feel like the same way about GTA 6? Like, my opinion on it is, like, I don't care. Because I sunk in, like, years and years and years in my life on GTA 5 online, that I don't want to do the same with GTA 6. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I know a lot of people will, who already spent like the last like 10, 11 years grinding on GTA for like no reason. But see, the thing is with me, I'm probably not gonna do it. I genuinely don't even care about it. Like, it can't be that good, can it? Like, what are they going to add, right? But, like, that's what the big like, leap up before from GTA 4 to 5 made people interested. I feel like, what can they add now? Which we haven't already seen. Like, to be honest, I don't... You know, nothing excites me for that game at all. I think it's going to be one fucking mess of a game. Oh, fuck. I didn't realise she was distracting them. I tell you what, we'll come back and do that in the next episode. Because, yeah, that's a lot to be done by there, right? And I think you've got to go up there and things... Oh, fuck, right. Those weapon violence. We'll get back to the school and we'll save. Do we even need to save? I'm not even sure we need to save, but I'm going to do it anyway. Then we'll end. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe time will tell. Only time will tell for GTA 6. But personally, I don't think it's going to be any good. To be honest, I'd be more excited if I saw a Bully remaster or something. Something like that. You know. But then again, they gotta watch what they change on it, because it's gonna get a lot of bad reviews, isn't it? A lot of bad reviews. If they take all the stuff out of this game and turn it walk. Right, and I'm saying that because it is always rumors that this game gets remastered, and it would be nice if it did. But I feel like, it's probably going to happen next year. I would say, right, look out for a Bully remaster for the 20th anniversary of it. I just think that's going to happen. I do think that's going to happen. Anyway, I'll pick up where I was talking about. I'll pick up on the next episode on that. We'll discuss more about GTA 6 and Red Dead Redemption 3. I don't even think I got on to talk about that. But yeah, there we go. That's what we'll talk about next episode. This is the end of Bully episode 26. Over and out.